I woke up this morning, was born out in Kingston and leaving Jamaica abroad, not to England. Oh!
Yo.
It's a process.
Oi!
Yeah.
Oi! Yeah, my people, mad raz again, you know. You don't know what they are. On the day off. You see me? I tell you, say, yo, that Wiz video that when I go fix him up. The boy look like him there walk some trang over here, you know, because about 4 times I have to edit that, you know. I tell you more time. Judge know. Yo. I tell you, say, the boy go hard with him gozu, you know, you see me? But we never give up, we never quit. Because from yesterday, from midnight, I tell Wiz, say, I go reply to him, you see me? And so I'm tag him name in it. So YouTube send him the message, say, yo, that YouTube tag your name, you know, you have to check this out. But I tell you, from midnight last night, that for go up, you know. I have to edit, drop asleep, wake up, edit, make again, edit. Till it recently, probably about 2 hours ago, you see it? It finally uploads so you can go watch it. You see it and see how we fix, boy. So, we are going to fix this, you see me? Because we see everybody talk about it. I'm just there for share what everyone has say about it, you see me? Because we must see and hear what everybody has say. About that interview here. Yeah. The kush, the strong kush, it's kicking, you see me? So, over the going at this, you know? Alright, I could do that, no? I could go in at this. Because we're not a long talking, you see me?
It's my first time in Nigeria.
Okay.
I have to say the vibe and the energy is basically like Jamaican. The love, you know what I mean? The people.
Yeah, I should make you know same day in Nigeria. I conduct that interview here on the 99.9 FM. You see me? And now we see them upload this like 2 days ago and have everybody attack. You see me? Because him get styling. People have nothing good to say about his response. And everybody has said the girl styling because everybody has said Vybz Kartel the people them want to see in Nigeria. You see me? I can show you the comments them too. You see it? 97 comments. I'm just run through them. And the people them in Nigeria comment, I say, oh, Vybz Kartel them want to see. And them I say that girl is a Gaza fan. You see me? That's why she asked him them quirky question. You see me? Style him. So I just there for showing what the people them of Nigeria say, as well as how the Jamaicans and people from other side of the world, except for Africa, is also saying and how they are responding to this video. You see me? So big up the 99.9 FM, big up the Beat FM TV to said way. You see me? Likewise.
Just the atmosphere.
Right.
Have a sandwich.
You do?
Yeah, man, I do actually have a sandwich here.
Okay.
So it seems as if them just show some clippings where you're about to see fully played out. You see me? Properly laid out. But this is just to grab your attention so we don't skip from them video. You see me? Because more time, 5 minutes or less into a video, you have to have something to grab the people them attention, where make them want to stay for the entertain, to be entertained or whatever it is you're presenting and the purpose. You know what I mean? So them just show a preview of the Shensia question where I want the styling where the people them say. And why would they put that at the beginning if they didn't see that as something purposefully done? You know, because if that was a question, a fair question, you know, then it shouldn't be seen or be used as some cloud chasing or attention grabbing, you know, type of tool. Yeah, so it's obviously a styling. It's obvious. It's evidently subliminal right here. Zine, from you see them I use that Shensia question to grab the audience attention from early. It goes to show that they know what they're doing. You see me? So them styling is a Gaza thing.
That's nice. I definitely look forward to it.
Since hit and run, you know what I mean?
Right.
Your number one hit music station. Number one.
You see? So it just a start now. That was just clipping they used to keep us on their line. Oh, you get what I'm saying?
That's right. It is the morning rush right here on the beat 99.9 FM, the heartbeat of Lagos. My name is EVE and having a great time.
Yeah, her name is EVE or probably Eve. But you see the connections because Eve was at Vybz Kartel show, the real Eve, the rapper Eve. Even though somehow now go see the real Eve are from Adam and Eve days, you see me? But the real Eve for the music is Rough Rider, the first lady. Rough Rider, first lady. Ride or Die, Eve. You see me? Big her up. She was at Vybz Kartel show, the big female rapper star. And she just won a Grammy as well. So we know Vybz Kartel are gonna definitely win a Grammy, Zane, because the signs are aligned. And I tell you no say in a previous video said that boy know why him go to Africa for help save him career. You get what I say? And that is why you see it resulted in Keznamdi winning a Grammy so that he can boast about it because he have a collaboration, a song, right, with Keznamdi on the album. So Janagi more than him can bear, and Justice him couldn't bear the pressure because the styling and the tribulation not done enough. Cause see it, this is just from 2 days ago, and we see him in shame and embarrassment all right through from him diss the king, which was like 2 months ago. Well, actually, some fest him actually diss the king, but Tamili flag him out. That was where the judgment start. You get me? Because the wheel end up turn. And then the reason why the judgment never started so rapidly like how we're seeing now and see how the Masicka get disgracefully ever since Tamili flag him out. The reason why we never seen this resulted with all his bad luck, as some would say, but as I say, the universe I beat him because every action have its reaction, and not just from people, but from the earth itself. You get me? And from uncontrollable behavior of human beings, right? Because we are being used, we are vessels that are being used. So certain action cause reaction all the time, right? So the reason why we never seen him getting this big of a judgment from some fest when him and Joshi had first violated, right, was because he came out and he made it clear that him and Vybz Kartel have nothing, and him actually played a coward move. You get me? Him pull a coward card and him actually he refused to be direct about who spoiled his fun at some fest that had caused him and Joshi to get step out of line. You know what I mean? So now we see the judgment pile up about a mile high. That's why Queen Ifrica once said in her song.
It is empty and fresh, and of course, I am not in the studio alone. I've got someone who is going to be giving us very nice information and telling us about himself this morning. And guys, he's not Nigerian. I have to put it that way. He's going to tell you where he's from, but I'm pretty sure by the time you hear him and how he speaks, you're going to probably decode where he's from. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and you're listening. Good morning.
So it's a radio show, and she boots up Masicka thing to the audience. You know what I mean? So no one who is listening have no idea who is there unless they had put it out and broadcast that they would have Masicka on such and such day there or whatever. But I think this was spontaneous, like when well, I wouldn't say spontaneous too much, because we have to remember say Def Jam is in play, so these things probably was prepared from before, so we can't really say if this was prepared or spontaneous, but the fact that she's saying that like she's telling her audience that look, we have a surprise in the place, it kind of shows it's somewhat spontaneous, unless, as I said, they probably had made it clear before that they would have Masicka there in a day or two or whatever. You know what I mean?
And it is Masicka.
Morning. Blessings.
What's going
That was lame. Like, he is nobody. Masicka. You know what I mean? That was so Let's hear that again. Let's hear that again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and you're listening. Good morning, and it is Masicka.
Morning. Blessings.
What's going on?
Thanks for having me.
Yep.
That was it's purposely. That's another sign of how they don't rate this artist there in Nigeria. You get me? For violating the Gaza God. You see me? Because remember, Vybz Kartel as a god, from when he was in prison, right? And the reason why them love him so much are because song them will speak directly to the system. You get me? Songs like Emergency, one of them earliest songs them that, social commentary. And Emergency, we are suffer around here. But I would say that it was more of his later songs them. Like one of his songs that he did where him say true we're black and we not Chinese, but we now stop chant Jehovah Jireh. Them song there build him in Africa. Them song they touch deeply in Africa. We now stop chant Jehovah Jireh, mother with a little baby. Him say him coming like a mother with a little baby. I can't remember the song, but if I remember it, I sing it and might just add it to the video when I edit it. You see it? So Vybz Kartel done a send some hard hitting, deep rooted song where I touch the people in Africa from 010, 09. You see me? Right, but seriously, all right through his career, from the beginning to the very present where we're at now, Yeah, although we are talking about, like 2015 when we're seeing the viral video of how the Africans were behaving while he was in prison and they were claiming he was God. And you know what I mean? We all know Vybz Kartel impactful more than anybody else in Africa.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here. So Africa, Jamaica.
Yeah, same thing.
It was same thing.
It's my first time in Nigeria.
Okay.
I have to say the vibe and the energy is basically like Jamaica. The love, the people, just the atmosphere.
Right.
Yes.
You know, say mosquito ever smile off him face, him a pressure him face when him smile hard, him always a smile. It's a plastic smile, you see me? No show why no teeth, plastic smile can't work. You know them big song there? Don't show why no teeth, plastic smile can't work. And them are the first to win Grammy, the Black Hole them, you see me? Big them up.
Okay, so if I had to ask you, I mean, you could have gone anywhere in Africa. Why choose Nigeria?
From Jamaica. Black Huro first win Grammy from Jamaica. But she asked him a good question just now about why Nigeria. And he kept on, I think he answered that already, saying that, the vibe there is similar to in place here in Jamaica, tropical airy vibes and the people them. That's what he said. But I guess him have other answers for it.
I think I love the music, and a lot of the artists.
Right.
A lot of the artists.
Okay.
Well, them have to go fix the mic as him voice well low, and him a move shy, him dark as make the interview seem sincere, you know what I mean? Seem genuine. Which we know say a Vybz Kartel glasses them a pattern, cause a Vybz Kartel one of the first to ever wear glasses, you see me? Yeah, man, ever have on him shades. Him all a sing about it from 2003. Escalator, Parker shade, like, with a glass of lemonade and beer thing. So, yeah, man, and him ever sing about him shades from, what the song go again? He must say, Desert Clocks, cast 80 Dutch mass. The bigger heads are pre when me a pass. Who that all you there? Them have me in them thoughts. Baba glued and them all a axe. Yeah, man, so all in them song them sing about him shades and them thing there. So, can't tell them up try pattern, you see me? I walk in him footsteps. But them can't fit him shoe size. They can't walk in his shoes.
It's like that, so.
All right.
And I think the vibe here is different.
Okay. All right. So let's start with your musical journey.
Yeah, but remember, I'm telling you why I'm going to Nigeria, because we see the voodoo something in a picture. If you watch my video, when I show no why him got Africa and how the universe show me the sign them say a voodoo thing for save him career, you see me? But him not tell the people him that, so no look for him be honest about that, you see me?
Growing up in Jamaica, now reggae dancehall obviously has been a part of you and all that. But how has it shaped your identity and your lyrical, your voice, your lyrical expertise, when you write songs?
You see, at the cartel, them, she a pressure him now for call him name, because right through the interview, them it's like them know say him for call cartel name, because the African them must see everything what go on the internet and on YouTube at Jamaica, we watch their vloggers and they watch our vloggers. We watch their vlogs, they watch our vlogs, because if you listen to a lot of the African vloggers, them a talk about Andrew Wellness and a lot of the unfair and injustice that take place in a society by even our political leaders. You know what I'm saying? So Africa isn't like them in tune with what go on. And like say them last touch of what is happening here in Jamaica. So them know say mosquito violate, and this is how them style him neatly, continuously here on this the Beat FM 99.9. You see me?
And all that. How is that happening?
In every way, we're growing up listening to artists like Bounty Killer, Sizzler, Bob Marley's a big influential figure in our culture, So we grew up listening to music, I think every kid in Jamaica can sing or do something music.
So you hear him say Bounty Killer, Bob Marley, and him also say big influential artists, which we know say a Vybz Kartel that. So that are the term him use for describe Vybz Kartel instead of mentioning his name. Which that is smart. That is smart. But remember me telling you say smart and wise are two different things. That is why them choose for cut wise out at this time and put in smart. And your name, your smartphone is smart, your TV is smart, the bed where you sleep on smart, everything smart, because you're being deceived. And that is why most people go to college. They learn how to be smart. And being smart is knowing how to take advantage of the people who you make your money from, your customers, your clients. You know how to manipulate instead of being wise, because a wise man would make an honest and a fair trade, but a smart man would make a conniving trade. That is why most rich people, they always take advantage of the customer and of their business, to multiply and reap way more than what they're actually giving or supplying, and these products now and these big companies are producing lesser of a, there's no durability, there's no niceness, whether we're talking about like from any food item, it has lost a lot of quality, right? But yet still the prices, they request and they're demanding, these big companies are demanding a lot of money in return for their lack of quality items, So it's not like one time when you'd get quality for your money's worth. You see it?
It's musically oriented, so it has shaped me in many ways, so that's where my sound originated from. That's where the drive for the music, everything where the music is concerned. Yeah, man.
And let's say you actually got yourself involved in like competitions from a kid, local competitions.
Yeah, definitely.
Performing.
Yeah,
so I'm guessing all this is something that you already thought about, that this is what you wanted to do.
Yes.
Well, the reason why she said that is because she knows that Jamaica have a clash culture. But she don't really know nothing about Masicka here, because as you can see from the previous clippings that y'all have been seeing regurgitating around YouTube and all social media, how they ridiculing him here in this interview, you know what I mean? Which prove that, them not know him. You see it?
Yes, from a tender age, it's always been music, always had the love for music.
Okay.
Always was a fan of music, so as I grew up, I just decided to partake on this journey.
Okay, so let's start with your debut album, 438, and because I'm pretty sure someone who's listening right now probably has no idea that album actually exists.
You hear what she said? She's sure. that somebody's out there that don't have no clue about his album 438 being in existence. You get me, I say? So, a big style in that. You see me? Because where have you ever heard those type of saying about someone album? You know what I mean? I better she did say for those who don't know Masicka. Yeah, but for the talk about the music, especially the music where them hype up so much about say a hit. You see me? So it just make it look like a floppy disk. You get me? A lot of you don't know what a floppy disk is. When you get a floppy disk, what wanna get? Type it in the comments.
So, what's the story or what's the history behind 438?
48 is actually like an angelic number, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
it was my day.
All right, here how the speech impediment start kicking, and he must suffer. May I tell you from earlier, say him shy, he's a shy guy. You see me, I say. But watch you now. You hear him say 438 is an angelic number. You see through him got link with Vybz Kartel from them do my dog them have to live. Him get for link with Cartel and him get for know Vybz Kartel 238 number. So the boy got thief that. You see me? The boy got thief Vybz Kartel number with him tattoo under him eye. In which Vybz Kartel make we know what the 238 mean. You see me I say? Yeah, because it mean a lot to him, and that's why I'm tattoo it on him eye. You see it? So I eat Masicka go bite the man style. Cause remember say him bite Elephant Man style, cause Elephant Man name him dog off him it song. And everyone at Elephant Man fan them know that from long time. Zin? So I be a bite him bite people style.
Your album, you know what I mean? It was my first album. So I really wanted to make it something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something special. So given that it took me some time to get the songs together, to get the collabs together, but eventually we polish it off, we release it, and to my surprise it was so well received. You know what I mean? It was well received. The streams.
Alright, so then put the mic directly in mouth. See? Wipe on that. But yet still him still a shift him face from the mic. You see me? And then some low vibrational sound him a make. Cause he's a low vibrational artist. Him not vibrant. It's not an exciting interview. You can see say it's like the vibes there. He doesn't want to be there. But the girl is so excited, killing him softly like R&B with some very stylish question. You see me?
And I mean the ways the fans reacted. So I think 438 has created and has built a nice foundation for me in the dance field. You know what I mean?
All right. So should we start by saying congratulations to your signings with Def Jam?
Yes.
I know that has not been easy, and especially especially trying to put dancehall and African dancehall on the global stage. It's not something that is so easily achieved.
No.
So how were you able? When you got that, how did you feel? What was it like? That's like a milestone.
Watch out, Vybz Kartel put him on a global stage, when him go up on stage and sing the My Dog Them Have to Live and him sing the Whites. See? Vybz Kartel carry the boy up on global stage. See? And look for him answer. A big go round him a go round the Vybz Kartel thing them. You see me? Cause she just stick it to him. Say Vybz Kartel name. But him shame. So the interview lame.
Yes, it was a great feeling. It was a phenomenal feeling, and I mean to say, just a kid from Jamaica trying to do the music and being acknowledged on a global level. You know what I mean? Def Jam working with some of the greatest talents that ever emerged, through America.
Yo, the man said talents is. Where have you ever heard that term? Remember say Calabar him going up. But guess what? Him get kicked from Calabar for a thief the computer equipment them, and his poor lame excuse was to tell the I think it was a counselor of the school say him a build studio. You see me? And him one friend them inform upon him say so it did loud at school say him thief the computer equipment them for go build studio in yard. See? And remember that him get kicked for Why Vybz Kartel get kicked? Vybz Kartel get kicked from Calabar because he started attending studio. I remember say Vybz Kartel never have no rich father like that youth yeah. So Cartel never thief no computer. Him just go the real studio, take him lunch money, go pay for Vice, and them see the him heart and see who say, this youth here is self-driven and focused. So big star start work with him, and he was destined to make it. You see me? Yeah, man, lyrical genius, Vybz Kartel.
Yeah.
And I mean, and big up Tunji, and I mean, so he was the one I did.
Him say big up Tunji. I think Tunji is a member of the Def Jam organization. But I just want to show you say him get kicked from Calabar for depriving the other students from learning and the privilege of being computer literate. You get what I say? Because he want it all for himself. You see it? So that is why him end up go back go give computer equipment to Calabar in the early stage of the corona. I think it was around them time there. Him go give back computer equipment. Him contribute some computer equipment to Calabar. It was just paying back. You know what I mean? But look how long it take.
Persons, like.
But I feel like one person I would love to have you do a collaboration with. She's not Nigerian, she's here. I don't know how that's gonna
Nah, I have a
happen.
song with Shensia.
You do?
Yeah, man, I do actually have a song with Shensia.
Style man again. Style man dog. Him get a be styling. Cause see, you should even know say the song where name It and Run, them they even know say him dep on it. You see it? Cause it's like Shensia take the song and Shensia the big star, you see me? And then at the time too, Shensia them the things say Masicka dep on the high level there too, because just through the Gaza it strongly a support him. Him thing look loud like it a bust a cloud. But see now we see the results say after the whole Gaza had to walk away from him because him violate the boss. See him? So him thing just lily down.
Okay. That's nice. Definitely looking forward to it.
He can run, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about your new projects. You recently put out an EP.
Yes.
And a lot of people
Notice how she just say, right. Cause guess what? She probably know about it, but she just style him. You see it? Yeah, that the universe has show me, say, oh, you see how she say, right, okay. Like, come on, we know this, but we just a style you. That is the message and the attitude. You get me I say? What she has sent.
probably someone who's also listening right now doesn't have an idea. Do you want to talk about that? The title, your artistic process.
Yo, she keep on saying everybody will listen. No know this and no know you. And everybody will listen now. We don't know your music. We don't know your picnic. We don't know your family. We don't know your journey. We don't know your history. So be a styling.
That's how all that came to be.
Her name is Love. It to begin with, I just wanted to do something different. I'm always the high energy lyrical dancehall artist. So with Her Name is Love, I just wanted to try a different side, something more smooth, something calm. You know what I mean? So
Sorry.
I released it on my birthday, December.
Look like him sick over there. Check him out. Got the mosquito carrying more disease than malaria. Bad in your area, but out of that our part. Out of port, that our part. Yeah. I tell her the baddest youth. Bad in your area. Out of port, yourself and so what's up.
Or sorry. So it was a different experience, and I mean some softer songs, some a different side of Masicka, and I think the fans will love it.
Her name is Love. Okay. Was it inspired by a lady that you were into, or you were in a relationship with, or?
I think it was inspired by moments, you know what I mean? So it's just that moment in my life, and that's.
Yo, from the name of that EP there, you can tell say it's really garbage, and you can tell say them youth here study a bag of unnecessary and unimaginary foolishness. Because you name an EP say Her Name is Love. And it's similar, it won't tie forward to the cranium situation when we speak of in previous video also. When me I tell you say me hear cranium I say about him sit down and a pray and a try study how to come up with a Sunday afternoon song. You see the mockery and the foolery where these youths go as far as for go bust them brain and try for experiment and for come up with something. When the greatest artists them, and I always keep on saying this, the greatest artists them are the ones who make music for fun. You know what I mean? You make music for fun, man, because it just forward. Make the universe use you and your subconscious. You know what I mean? Make them work together and bring it over into the conscious. Yeah. So it not ride your conscience.
How I felt at that particular time. You know what I mean? So yes, it was inspired by someone, but yeah, man, naturally.
Okay. So let's talk about one particular song, Keys to My Heart. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, so him say make that song the EP, Her Name Is Love, from him special significant other. And we see a Vybz Kartel tie black too, because Vybz Kartel make him song on him album for see them. You see me? Yeah, man. What name? Heart and Soul.
Have a title like that, Her Name Is Love, with an album like that, and her Keys to My Heart. So who has the keys to your heart? You want to spell that out?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so who has the keys to your heart?
Definitely.
You can't say Aishana, you know. But when will you and Aishana ramping stop?
A special person, you know?
Ooh, okay. So are you saying this particular song was because of her, or it was just like you said, moments?
Yeah, man, moments. So, you know what I mean? Whatever. I try to make music.
Yo, I don't think him understand that part there, you know. But let us see where I'm deterred to, because she asked him, was it because of the significant other why you name it Her Name Is Love, the EP? Or she said, is it just because of a moment that had occurred? And the man say, yeah, the moment, which that coming like him at this him significant other. And I say, and I really she make me name it, so you know, because of just a one moment where I had with her. But let us hear what him say, because him deter from the whole thing, point out to him EP being a thing because of his significant other. So I don't know how it will deter from there now. And I say it's just a moment, you know.
As realistic as possible. So whatever I'm going through at the time, however I feel at the time, and I mean, I try to put it into the songs, and you know, hope the fans can relate.
All right. So I mean, it was a pleasure having you.
Okay. But as I say, him just lame, bro. And you can't be the greatest artist if you interview lame. You have to have charisma. You get me? You have to spark a lot of, you know, response from the audience, you know, in their behavior, being, you know, people fear go crazy and all we're seeing is him getting styling, drowning, and catching at a straw like an artist we've seen who tried to test the Gaza before. You get what I say? So, yeah, it's like a drowning career. We see you know, go on.
Here's 2026.
Yes.
I know you definitely have some collaborations that we're looking forward to.
Yes.
But before the end of the year, are you going to be dropping like another body of work, or you're just going to put out more singles and an EP or something?
I want to release an album this year. I was supposed to release my third studio album, but you know what I mean, I never already have all the songs together, but I think with the right timing this year will be the perfect time. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So you have all of the song them ready, but it's not the right time, you know? And then you say further on in the year when things like I may sure I said they must study a bag of foolery, because if you drop music, you just drop music. You don't really watch time and them thing they like the hip hop label them. They're more intricate and detailed in the career of the artist, and them will more for watch time. But you know what I mean? Like it's just nonsense. Just drop music. Because look on Chronix. If Chronix never did drop him album when him drop it, you know. Then him lucky him drop it before the hurricane, you know. Because people tied forward back to the hurricane and say, you see it, Chronix did sing about the hurricane. So when them a wall up their music, them a go make things pass where people can go attach it to and say, you know, them know about it. When the event already passed and them go drop them album or EP or project late, people are gonna say, oh, that him there sing about. You know what I mean? But if them did drop it when it was ready and completed, then people would have looked on it different and say, yo, that him predicted. You see me?
This year, my God, alright.
All right. All right. Thank you so much, Masicka, for coming through. Definitely looking forward to having more chats and more conversations with you. This is the Morning Rush right here on the B99.9 FM. And here is Masicka. This one is called Keys to My Heart.
Masicka. Yeah, so you know, say I'm sick. Yeah, that's, you see me? I'm sick. Yeah, because them not say massacre or massacre or massacre. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just some sick business. Differently, the interview was with all the editing and all this style seems professional, but it was boring, very boring nonetheless. And for artists where in fans them believe say I run the place, you can't be an artist where run the place and so boring and laid back, because the same energy you put out, it you go get black. You see me I say? So you have to be a vibrant artist, you have to have spark, whole heap of reaction and from the people them. Yeah, that's why Cartel are the greatest, and them thing they make Bounty Killer, was so loved because him always angry, cross, and miserable. Them character they worth, something, worth the attention for one. You see me, and Vybz Kartel is way more, him is way more like brilliant and spontaneously just forward up with some crazy things where just make people react one way. Yeah, I'm just blessed. The man more special, the man are the best. You see it? None of that to test. That's it there. So I got to end this right here, so. You see me? I'm out.